The FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour has come to Russia for the second Grand Slam of the season as we get ready to see who will take gold. It's the men's final about to come, Netherlands against Brazil, right here in Moscow. Hello and welcome as we get ready for the men's gold medal match here on centre court. It's a repeat of the World Championship final from The Hague last year as the Netherlands, Nummerdor and Varenhorst take on Brazil's Alison and Bruno Schmidt. This is how they made it through to the final. Poland's Wozniak and Kantor had to play the USA's Gibb and Patterson for bronze. That happened earlier on today, and if you haven't seen that game, it's well worth a look. All eyes now firmly fixed here on a rather gloomy, and it has to be said, rainy centre court. Hopefully, though, it will pass. We do have a rainbow, actually, if I look at it from the commentary position. So we're hoping that that wind at 5 miles per second will just blow the clouds away and we can get back to the sun that we've been enjoying this weekend. And for these televised matches, Jose Maria Padron in your picture from Spain. He'll be the first referee today. But we're still 2.5 minutes away from the start of this game, so we'll be getting his official introduction very shortly. Well, the Netherlands have had a tough time of it, must be said. They're in Pool E. They won their first match 21-17, 22-20 against Germany's Sebastian Fuchs and Stefan Winship. Then to lose their next 2 games, qualifying through to the knockout stages by the skin of their teeth. And then they went 3 sets all the way to get through to this final, pretty much. So confirmation of our first official, Jose Maria Padron from Spain. The second official from Italy is David Crescentini. So that flag tells us that it will be the Netherlands to come out onto court first. First real look of the 2 players. Nummerdor wearing number 1, Varenhorst wearing number 2. Nummerdor, 39 years of age, born in Zwolle, lives in Uterhorn. Now 96 tournaments, 11 gold medals, $613,000 in prize money. Former indoor international, Olympic gold medalists with the Netherlands. And his playing partner, Varenhorst, 26 from The Hague, 63 tournaments, 2 gold medals, $269,000 in prize money. And out comes world champion Alison, Olympic silver medalist Alison, 33 years of age from Rio, 19 gold medals, $966,000 in prize money. And his playing partner thrust into the limelight by joining Alison, Bruno Schmidt, 29 from Victoria, 10 gold medals, $681,000 in prize money. These two have only been playing together since 2014, and they are world champions. They are a team very much considered to be on course maybe for gold at the Olympic Games. But what we're witnessing here is a rematch of the World Championships, and who's to say we won't see them again in action against each other in the Olympic final. Away we go with the gold medal match from the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour Moscow Grand Slam. Brazil in green serving through Bruno, and it's the Netherlands in blue looking for side out for Nummerdor, which they get as Alison touches the net. serve. Great work from Bruno. I know I mentioned that this is a rematch of the gold medal match from the World Championships. Just to put that into its perspective, Alison and Bruno won the first set of that gold medal match, 21-12. Were then thumped themselves 21-14. And in the race to 15, the decider, it was 22-20. Both teams having gold medal chances before eventually it was Brazil who took theirs. They then played each other after that at the Swatch World Tour Finals in Pool B, and it was a much more straightforward affair for Alison and Bruno, winning 21-13, 21-16. This is the first time the Netherlands have made it to the Final Four since that World Championship match. The first time, as a result, they've been in a gold medal match. What a time to appear on the radar with the Olympics just round the corner. Nice pick from Bruno. And a lovely angle back cross court. Well, on paper, Bruno and Alison should win this one, but that goes out the window when it's a gold medal match. Alison and Bruno, the #1 seeds for this tournament. Nummerdor and Varenhorst, the #5 seeds, as Bruno gets ready to serve. Score currently 3-2. Nummerdor picks it once again. He's going to be the target as far as Brazil are concerned. Well, every time Brazil have made a gold medal match so far, since they've been together in 2015 onwards, they've won. And that started at the World Championships in The Hague, where they won. Then they won in Stade, then they won in Yokohama, then they won in Long Beach, then they won in Alison in Poland. In Rio at the Open, they made it to the Final Four, but lost in the semis, then lost their bronze medal match. That's going to be thumped down and almost dug by Varenhorst. Nummerdor shying away. At the Swatch World Tour Finals, Brazil won that one. And then in the Grand Slam in Rio, they only finished 5th. But then in Vitoria, where they made the final, they won that one. Doesn't bode well for the Netherlands, does it? 5-3 for Brazil. Not boding well for them at the moment as it becomes 6-3 down as Nummerdor makes the error going cross-court, only finding the net. Oh, that's cruel. And even more cruel, because despite the fact Nummerdor gets it in the air, Varenhorst then swings it long, much to the disgust of Reindeer Nummerdor. You can't legislate for this. That ball could go anywhere. It's horrible, isn't it, when it does that? You're on the receiving end. Really good get from Nummerdor. And then Varenhorst decided to swing on it instead of playing it. And as the rain continues to fall here, the Netherlands have called a timeout.
Primeiro set, 7-3 para os campeões do mundo, Bruno, Alison Schmidt. Make some noise, guys.
Both teams not in a hurry to get going. Well, the ref's blown for it. Well, the ref's blown, but I don't think he quite saw that Varenhorst was adjusting his sunglasses, so he's giving him the benefit of the doubt. Alison will have to refocus. Well, he didn't, did he? Well, he let that bother him. Varenhorst still having a clean of the glasses. Trouble is, with this rain coming down, they're going to get water on them. Huge belt from Alison off of the block and out of play. Nicely played from Nummerdor.
And now, the three-time European champion, Nummerdor.
Well, Bruno will bring it back and into a brilliant place for Alison. Oh, that is quality. The mammoth with a deft touch to put that over the block and over. Reined it Nummerdor into the corner. And Brazil good for their 4-point lead. That's just brilliant. Good up from Bruno, off the net. What's he got in his locker? That's what he's got in the locker. A wonderful cut shot away from where the Netherlands were defending. Not such a good serve from Alison. Not a great serve from the Netherlands either. Good up. Oh, he's done it again. What a pokey from Alison. We had the roll shot to the corner, now the pokey to the corner. That's a top serve. That's tight on the net. Nummerdor goes over the top. And it's too good for Bruno to get. Huge serve. Well, the line judge gives it in. Brazil think it's out. Jose Maria Padron's going to come and have a look at this one. It looked out to me initially. I'm just slightly away from the centre line, from the baseline. Jose Maria Padron having a chat with the line judge. Right, mate, where do you think it landed? We'll have a decision. Either way, it's going to be a technical timeout, but who's going to get the point? It's in, and well, I shouldn't laugh, but Brazil have just sprinted over to complain. That's a waste of energy. They're not going to get, the decision's been made, all they're going to get is a card. And now Bruno's saying, look, this is this far out. A bit like the fish he caught. It was this big. Well, do you know what? They're miles ahead. They mustn't let this bother them. They can control this. And it's all part of that psychological battle. They know they got away with it. They'll be trying to get themselves back into the game. And they've got to forget that. Just get on with it. Easier said than done.
The tallest man on the court, Varenhorst.
So it's a yellow card against Alison for his protestations earlier. They'll have to be wary now, Brazil. Anything more, and it'll be a red card and a point deduction. Varenhorst with the serve. Bruno doing well to keep that one off the sand. Oh, that's just magnificent. Putting a little shine on the ball. And Alison wants the crowd on his side. He can't hear them, and he's going to hear them now. Look at that. That is quality with a capital Q. Off the net, Brazil break. Now, what's Bruno going to do here? Good dig from Nummerdor. And a top swing from him as well. Netherlands just 3 behind. By no means unassailable. Brilliant. He's just got all of the shots, hasn't he, Bruno? And when he's in the air, it's almost as if he stood on an invisible table. Just look how straight he is, how composed. Brilliant. Oh dear, that had gone wide, but Alison touched the net, a let-off for the Netherlands. Well, no doubt that one was out. As Bruno swings hard and fast but long. So the Netherlands creeping back, just 2 behind now. Varenhorst. Big long arm of his just crashing through the ball. And this time Bruno makes sure it goes down in court. Oh, brilliant. Everyone enjoying that. And is it off the block? They're looking for a touch. It's not been given. The Netherlands will not admit to it. The lines judge didn't see it. What's the super slow-mo going to tell us? If anything. That is just a quality pickup. Now, where does this ball go? Oh, he didn't. No, he didn't touch anyone, did it? Didn't catch anyone. He thinks he caught somebody's arm, but it didn't catch anybody's arm. Oh, huge joust at the net. Alison didn't know where it went. And now the Netherlands are just 1 back. Oh, well, a little bit of luck going both sides now, isn't it? Alison with the error, but Varenhorst touching the net. That happened earlier on when Nummerdor Brazil leading by 2. In what is quite a tense first set. Oh! Well, the lines just signalled that out. The sideline was quivering like a jelly at a children's party. It was miles in. So this one does go long. I think the ball's being hit a little bit too hard for some of the line judges at the moment. They're not quite seeing, getting up to speed with what's going on. To bring us right up to speed. It's Brazil leading by 2 in this race to 21 in this pulsating first set of this men's gold medal match here in Moscow. Alison, I think he closed his eyes on that one. Varenhorst somehow managed to get it through his block. That's the view from the drone we have here, bringing an extra dimension from the eye of the sky to the coverage here in Moscow, which we hope you're enjoying. Brilliant serve from Nummerdor, and it's all square. Right into the corner. That ball dropping like a stone. Alison just trying to calm things down. Look at this. What a serve, what a leave, what a point. £50 says the next ball goes back to Alison. Wow. Well, it did go back to Alison, so you all owe me 50p, but wouldn't have expected him to get blocked. He goes cross-court, he's trying to hit his way out of trouble, back to his old habits, and he pays the price as Varenhorst puts him down. So Brazil call the timeout, and the Netherlands have turned this one around in their favour. 19-17 up now.
And now, yes, you can look at the drone and wave your hand, say hello, hello to the television. Вот сейчас еще раз, друзья, картинка в прямом эфире. Давайте контуры все помощи.
This time Alison gets it down. But Nummerdor is in the zone. It's set point now for the Netherlands. Not quite yet for the Netherlands, but this is their best chance. One side out and they'll have a set in the bag. Bruno. Nummerdor for the set. Then he's done it! Bruno couldn't pick it up, and the Netherlands take the first set. Alison with a little finger wag at the referee, not happy with proceedings. confirmation of that first set score for you. Couldn't have been much closer, could it? Unless we'd have got the Wensior. So the Sunshine Girls keeping the fans happy, while the players retire to their seats in preparation for set 2.
Чемпионате мира по пляжному волейболу, который проходил в Швейцарии. Давайте еще раз для девушек и сами голос похлопаем, они у нас большие молодцы.
So away we go with the second set. Oh, brilliant. Both players staying out of the net, keeping the rally going. Bruno's on that one. Oh, Alison with a good dig. Oh, what a shame. I think Varenhorst got something on that one to stop it from coming back over. Wow, what a rally to start the second set. What a pickup that was. And then indeed, Varenhorst getting enough on it to stop it coming over. Well, at least it touched the net. The Dutch ambassador to Russia is here. His name translates to Ron of Frisky, supporting the Netherlands, and seems like he's a bit of a lucky charm, isn't he? Oh, he's taking that first set. They might have the lead here in the second. Nummerdor. Oh, right to where Bruno was waiting. But that's a wild one. No, it's not. Caught the fingers of Varenhorst. Nummerdor just having a little word with him. Did it touch you, son? Yes, I'm afraid it did. Nummerdor with a classic indoor runner all the way round. Now that was a net touch, but was the ball down? And actually, Crescentini saying that Nummerdor touched the net. I think Alison certainly got a piece of it. So Brazil have the point. They have the lead 3-1. Bruno with the serve, ignoring the hecklers, but not able to find the baseline. Wily old fox is reindeer Nummerdor. 2 points down, will not be bothering him right now. That might bother him a little bit though. Nowhere for him to go, was there?
Everybody with the message. Hey! Hey!
So timeout called then by the Netherlands. They find themselves 4 points down. The Dutch ambassador here in Russia, Ron van Darkel, or Ron the Frisky. Brought some good luck for the boys in the first set. We could do with bringing them a little bit more luck here in the second, perhaps.
Bruno, 6-2, second set. Serving with number 1, Alison.
Oh, huge block from Alison. There's a man that means business as he storms back to serve. Massive block. Good touch. Line block signalled by Varenhorst. And now the error comes from Brazil. Oh, huge block from Varenhorst. It's a block fest at the net here, isn't it? No, for the neutral, this is just quality. A little bit disappointing for Alison getting blocked with that last play. But still a healthy lead here for Brazil, although they had one of those in set 1 and lost it. That's clever. Boosted high into the sky and back again from Alison. Oh, the cut shot is just sublime from Bruno. Nummerdor went with the wrong hand though, didn't he? He might be right-handed, but he needed to go with the left to bring this one back in. But desperate measures didn't work. That's the points scored. Brazil with 3 and then with 1 off the serve. And now another one. Well, it looks like this second set is going to go Brazil's way, even at this early stage. 6 points behind might well be a little too much for the Netherlands to bring back. Apologies to those of you supporting the Netherlands, screaming at your monitors. But let's hope for a comeback, a thrilling finish. That sends us into a decider as a neutral. Excellent blocking from Alison, took away the line, reaching into the cross court at the same time. And Nummerdor going even tighter and tighter before eventually the net getting in the way. Two in a row from the Netherlands. They're certainly not making it any easier for themselves. Not getting much luck either, are they? Oh, Bruno just has that hang time, that moment of stillness in the air, and then picks his spot. Truly great player is Bruno. So Nummerdor gets the side out to bring them back to within 9. It's all going right for Brazil, which means we are going to head, I think, for a grandstand finish here, aren't we? A deciding set to 15. 10 points up. Brazil surely can't lose a 10-point lead. Oh, that might have been going long. No call. And it's a huge block from Alison, who straight away points to Bruno for his dig to keep that ball in play and give him the chance to make the block. Varenhorst had the cross-court angle swung back into Alison's block.
We are live on TV. Are you ready? 1, 2, peaks.
It's not often you see that kind of a scoreline for a technical timeout. So off the back of the technical timeout, it's the Netherlands who score the point.
It's 17-6. Serving now with the number 2, a man who played in Moscow for the first time in 2009, Bruno Schmidt.
Well, there's too many of those cross-court errors from Nummerdor. And the Netherlands are in danger here of not actually making it into double points. That'll be 2 touches, might even be called for a catch. 2 touches it is against Varenhorst. And this set is gone now. I don't even think the Netherlands are going to make any attempt. They just want to get back to their seats and focus on the race to 15.
It's 17-19. Serving the man with 2 meters and 12 centimeters is Varenhorst. And now
Set point then for Brazil. Not a question of if, but when they take this set. Varenhorst blowing off some steam with that one. Alison with the serve. Oh, good recovery by Nummerdor. Good out by Bruno. And the line shot, good enough for the #1 seeds to take the second set and send this one into the decider. What a thumping that was.
Final recap your awarding ceremonies for women and men. Please stay with us. Дорогие друзья, мы напоминаем, что у нас состоится церемония награждения по окончанию мужского финала никуда. И уходим, но сейчас давайте похлопаем все вместе. Вадим, давай! Please welcome Bruno and from the team Alison and Bruno.
So it all comes down to this. A week of volleyball here in Moscow. And the gold medal will be decided on the tiebreaker, the first to 15. And this, just like the World Championship final, has gone the distance. On that occasion, it was 22-20 in the decider. And we have the same thriller here. Oh, great block from Varenhorst. Bruno pointing at it to say it was out, but that was definitely in, and this is perfect, isn't it? The Netherlands 2-0 up already. Did they lull Brazil into a false sense of security? Oh, that looked like a catch. And almost a great block again from Varenhorst. Nummerdor knows he's going to be the target. He knows he's going to have to come up with something. Doesn't quite make it with that play. Can he make a dig? Oh, nearly. But it's Bruno who puts it down. And just like that, Brazil level. Oh dear. We'll forget about that one. Lovely set. This will have to come over. Another chance for Nummerdor. Well, that was one of those tricky ones for Brazil. Bruno could have played it. He saw that Alison was going after it and then let him have it. Probably wishes he hadn't done now. Has to go cross. There was no room to go line. Tried to go line, but you can see a ball into the antenna. That shot just wasn't on. Well, it's starting to go wrong again for the Netherlands, isn't it? Varenhorst doesn't need to put Nummerdor out by that antenna. Bring him in, get him hitting from the middle. You can pound the line then. So timeout called. Brazil have edged in front. That's how the points have been scored. Brazil with that one off the back of service, and the same again when they sided out at one. Good covering. Still though, Nummerdor going wide to that antenna. That's nice work from Varenhorst, getting a swing off the block and away. Well, that's how you hit a cross-court ball when there's no line available. But could Varenhorst have reached inside to deny the cross-court? Well, he tried, didn't he? What a swing. Ooh, it's a little bit tight. It's too tight. That is a monster block from Alison. The roll shot would have worked. Looking at the slow-mo, wouldn't it? Easy to say now. Another breakthrough from Brazil as they move two in front. Varenhorst again looking for side out. Always rolled that straight to Bruno. Awesome. Brazil in control. Netherlands are on the ropes. Can Nummerdor get them off the ropes? Oh dear, no he can't. Not with that. What do they do now? They've had a timeout. Oh! Well, it's just a masterclass of blocking from Alison. First cross-court, now the line. Look how high he gets, look how far across the net he gets. Look how quickly the ball went down. Quickly, not normally a word I don't get right. That was just quality, wasn't it? Cross-court block signalled against Varenhorst, a line block signalled against Nummerdor. Oh. Excellent work from the Netherlands there, hanging in there. Somehow Varenhorst gets that through Alison's block. So an unforced error from Alison. He's having a little whinge at Bruno. Not overly sure why. Timeout called by Brazil.
Of Moscow, the side of DJ Varenhorst.
Oh, great serve from Nummerdor. That was one of the ones where, you know, those of you that pass, either indoors or on the beach, and you're there, it's ready, everything looks good, but you let the ball hit you instead of moving into the ball. That's exactly what happened there for Alison. Nummerdor, though, can't back it up. Alison touches the net. Good chase from Nummerdor. Oh, brilliant finish. And we are in for a grandstand finish, aren't we? The Netherlands now back to within one. Great pickup from Nummerdor and a lovely put away to find that line from there. Magnificent. Block here would be good for Varenhorst. Ooh, he was so close. Alison gets it down. Oh, just caught his fingers. Side out needed by the Netherlands. Bruno looking to cause havoc from the serve. Kept in play magnificently. Another chance. Varenhorst out of position. Oh! And he couldn't find the angle he wanted to get that ball down in time. It's a cruel blow for the Netherlands as Brazil now move 3 in front and 2 away from victory. What a pickup. Got it back into the block. Varenhorst, if only he'd rolled the line. Good swing from the youngster, getting block out against Alison. Now, it's not beyond the realms of possibility here for the Netherlands to get 2 points from serve. Oh, how unlucky. Brilliant though from Alison. Full credit to him for dealing with that ball as it hit the net. And then getting up and then doing this. Match point now for Brazil. Nummerdor to keep the Netherlands in it. It's not going to happen. Oh, yes, it is. It's not over just yet. It's a net touch by Alison. Celebrations are on hold. The Netherlands get their side out. They are still in it. One side out required, 2 opportunities. Alison for gold for Brazil in Moscow. Oh, he's denied! Varenhorst with the block. Second match point saved. What a block from Varenhorst. Wow. Last chance saloon for Brazil to do it from side out. Alison again for gold. Oh, it's an unforced error! Unbelievable! 14 all, and now it's anyone's. Well, you wouldn't have bet on that, would you? But this is where Varenhorst needs to get the ball in now. There's loads of pressure here on Alison. This time it goes down. It had to go down, didn't it? And they have another match point. Bruno with the serve. Wow, unforced error from Bruno. I think that's the first miss he's had from the serving line. 15 all. Well, for the neutral, this is exactly what we wanted. And now, for those of you supporting Brazil and those of you supporting the Netherlands, it's squeaky bum time. Nummerdor. Alison, not the best of passes. Oh dear! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Match point for the Netherlands, their first match point. Well, you can guess where this ball's going to go. Well, I wouldn't have guessed it was going to go to Bruno. But it doesn't matter. No, he's still in play. Somehow kept in play. Varenhorst for gold. He's denied. Again, Varenhorst. And he's done it. It's off the block and out. And a quite incredible match comes to an end here in Moscow. And the Netherlands have taken it 2-1. Absolutely magnificent. Nummerdor can't believe it. I don't think Alison and Bruno can believe it. That will go down in history as one of the all-time great games in a Grand Slam. Time to catch your breath. Confirmation of the score. 21-19, 7-21, 17-15. Another classic between the Netherlands and Brazil. And it's Nummerdor and Varenhorst who come out on top this time. Well, I don't think Varenhorst can quite believe it. Nummerdor still chuckling to himself. Poor old Alison. It was there on a plate for Brazil, and they couldn't finish it off. Well, just incredible finish to this match. Well, Tim Simmons is down waiting to have a chat with our winners. I'll be intrigued, as I'm sure you all will, with what they have to say. Let's hear from them.
Congratulations on a great win. Tell me about that second set.
Yeah, well, nothing worked, you know. They serving very well, so it was so sloppy, like everything, and then the choice is bad, and it seems like when you play bad, I mean, for myself, it seems like you feel so tired at that moment, and it's a bullshit excuse, but it was just bad, and I was just looking for answers, and yeah, I think both teams played excellent block defense, but the side-out was just terrible. So it was a terrible match, I think. But in the end, it means who wins, wins, right?
Tell me about the third set now.
Well, third set was the same in the side-out as the second set. Only our block defense went a lot better again. We just had to work really hard. Like Alison was stopping so many balls, and the balls that went past Alison had to be outside because he was huge. So we had to tool him, and yeah, we just keep on digging these balls and keep on trying, and we did find a way, but I still don't know what way.
I know you lost the gold medal match at the World Championship, very disappointing,
yeah.
But how satisfying is this win over the world champions?
I mean, it's just a great opportunity to play against them, because you can try things out, what works, what doesn't work. I mean, I think the level in the World Championship final was much higher from both teams, but it doesn't matter in the end. And a win against them is huge because, you know, they have been unbeaten for I don't know how many Grand Slam finals. And it's just huge for the confidence to beat them, and it doesn't matter how you do it.
Is this an early present for the wife or the expecting child?
Very early present, but it is a present.
Okay, well, congratulations, guys.
Thanks.
Congratulations indeed, and apologies for the language. That's live TV for you. Emotions running high. They still can't quite believe they've done it. I don't think anybody can believe they've done it, but they have done it. It's the Netherlands who have gold here in Moscow. And here are the highlights. Well, that concludes our coverage from yet another spectacle here in Moscow from the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour Grand Slam. We hope you've enjoyed it. From all of us, for now, goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the awarding ceremony. Дорогие друзья, мы начинаем церемонию награждения Московского Гранд-Слама. Welcome to the awarding ceremony for women's tournament of the FIVB Beach Volleyball Moscow Grand Slam 2016. Дорогие друзья, приглашаем вас сейчас на церемонию награждения женских команд по итогам большого шлема мировой тур FIVB пляжный волейбол 2016. Let's give a long applause to the referees, main judges, scorers, and the court staff who worked hard in the past week. Друзья, приветствуем на центральном корте судей, линейных судей, секретарей и корт-персонал, которые работали для вас. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our honorary guests. Дорогие друзья, приглашаем на церемонию награждения наших почетных гостей. Please welcome the CEO of the Russian Volleyball Federation, Mr. Vladimir Patkin. Владимир Паткин, исполнительный директор Всероссийской Федерации волейбола. Please welcome the Dutch ambassador to Russia, Mr. Ron van Datel. Посол Голландии в России Рон ван Дартен. Please welcome the CEO of the Production Company Klinski, Mr. Petr Ilyukin. Управляющий компанией мясокомбинат Килинский Петр Илюхин. The General Director of Nummerdor, Mr. Anton Zhitnevsky. Генеральный директор водного стадиона «Динамо» Антон Жизневский. The FIVB Technical Supervisor, Mr. Liu Chan. Технический супервайзер Международной Федерации волейбола Лю Чан. The Moscow Grand Slam Tournament Director, Mr. Ilya Volодарский. Директор большого шлема по пляжу волейбола в Москве Илья Володарский.
Well, hello and welcome as we get ready for the medal ceremony here from the Moscow Grand Slam. All the volunteers and helpers, referees, line judges, scorekeepers, ball boys and girls and dignitaries are in, and now it's time to welcome the athletes, starting with the women. Canada make their way out onto court. Sarah Pavin and Heather Bansley, followed by Thalita and Larissa of Brazil, followed by April Ross and Kerry Walsh-Jennings of the USA. Well, it's been a spectacular week of beach volleyball here in Moscow, the second Grand Slam of the season. And we have been witness to some truly amazing rallies, plays, points and matches. So the players taking their positions behind the podium.
Third place and bronze medal winners, the team from Canada, Sarah Pavin and Heather Bansley.
So Sarah Pavin and Heather Bansley can take their place on the podium with their victory over Juliana and Lima of Brazil to guarantee them their bronze medal. Anton Zhitnevsky, the General Director of Dynamo Vodny Stadium, along with Petr Ilyukin, who is the CEO of meat production company Klinski, handing out the medals and the very big check, $32,000. That's a nice week's work.
One-time bronze medalist, third place, the team of Canada, Sarah Pavin.
Congratulations to Canada on their bronze medal.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour Moscow Grand Slam 2016 silver medal winner, the team of Brazil, Larissa Thalita.
Well, it wasn't to be gold this time out for Larissa and Thalita. For their first tournament abroad this year, they're on the podium. They're in the final. They were beaten by a better team. They'll have no complaints. Larissa and Thalita will go back to the drawing board, and I'm pretty sure the unforced errors we saw from Larissa will be cut down dramatically. Mr. Liu Chang, the FIVB technical supervisor, known as Chris, along with Ilya Volодарский in the green, the tournament director, handing out the medals and the big check, $43,000. Congratulations to Larissa and Zelita.
Silver medalist, the team of Brazil, Larissa Talita.
Now it is time to crown our champions from the USA. April Ross and Kerry Walsh-Jennings. They Dinamarca ahead of the Olympics, getting a big win over Brazil. Vladimir Patkin, the CEO of the Russian Volleyball Federation, along with Ron van Dartel, the Dutch ambassador to Russia, will be presenting the medals and the prize money. Vladimir Patkin, the taller of the two. A great week's work for the USA. Kerry and April on cloud 9 here in Russia.
Ladies and gentlemen, gold medalist winners from the United States of America, Kerry Walsh-Jennings and April Ross.
So congratulations to our winners. It's time to be upstanding now for the national anthem of the USA. Congratulations once again to Kerry and April, champions here in Moscow, Grand Slam winners and deserved champions. So time then for them to have their photographs taken with the dignitaries. It may well be a case of then exit stage left for the men's award ceremony to take place. Then there'll be the photographs most likely with the dignitaries for the men, and then it'll all be back together again for the popping of the bubbly. That remains to be seen.
The last applause for Canada, Brazil, and the winners USA.
Spectacular view from the drone as Russia spreads out before this tournament. Royal Yacht Club just in the background there. Some super yachts there as well. Also some very expensive cars parked up. So, there must be some Russian candy perhaps in with the flowers. take their posies with them. Indeed, it is a posy of Schmidt's, I think it is it? Yeah, so the Schmidt's are wrapped into the pose. They're very nice as Nancy and Anna pose with their posies and their medals. For the toppers, it'll be the return of USA. Tim Simmons, the FIVB press delegate, organising everybody immaculately, as he always does. And that concludes the women's medal ceremony. We'll be back again shortly to top the bubbly with the boys. They're all trying at each other. So, what have you got? Oh, I've got mint. What have you got? I've got toffee fudge. Oh, I've got caramel. They're delicious. Try one.
Now, welcome to the men's awarding
So while the girls try the candies, it's time for us to meet the boys as they get ready to have their medals. Really, just having don't eat too many at once, ladies. Make yourself sick. So the men make their way out onto court. Poland's Bartosz Wozniak, Varenhorst Kantor, Alison Cerruti, Bruno Schmidt, Christian Varenhorst, reindeer Nummerdor. No doubt Alison and Bruno probably still smarting from that defeat, but they've got to show their public image now, put on a brave face, smile for the cameras, accept their defeat with grace and humility. Rejoice in their silver medal and being on the podium. No doubt look to bounce back again when they play in Hamburg in just over a week's time.
The team of Poland,
Varenhorst Kantor wearing number 1, Bartosz Wozniak wearing number 2. They dispatched Jacob Gibb and Casey Patterson to book their place on the podium and get themselves a bronze medal. So the bronze medals will be presented by Peter Ilyukin and Anton Zivneski. As well as the check. Equal prize money for the men and women on the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour. They play the same number of sets, the same number of points. The only difference is the height of the net. Congratulations to Poland on their bronze medal. So up step Brazil, Bruno and Alison, who take bronze here in Moscow. And the silver medals, checks and souvenirs will be presented by Ilya Volodarsky, the tournament director, and Chang Liu, Chris as he's known, the FIVB technical supervisor. Chang Liu picking the first medal. They are very heavy. Remember, I remember, because you remember, you went I was in Stade a couple of years ago before it became a major, and Alison and Bruno got themselves a silver there, but they actually had sent the wrong medals out, so he was given a bronze. which he then gave back to, so he could be sent a new one, and I did have to get my hands on it. It's very, very heavy, as are all of the medals. So congratulations to Alison and Bruno. They too get a posy of sweeties. Julia Wolodarski shaking hands with the Polish players, and those are the gold medals that are about to go round the necks of the Dutch duo of Christian Varenhorst and Reindeer Nummerdor. Well, they said it wasn't the best of matches, but for a neutral, it was brilliant. It had everything. It was exciting to the end, and they've done it. Reindeer Nummerdor wearing the #1 top. Christian Varenhorst in the #2 top are the gold medalists here in Moscow. Vladimir Patkin, the CEO of the Russian Federation, and Ron van Dartel, the Dutch ambassador to Russia, who has definitely brought the boys luck, hasn't he, by turning up to watch this one. Having a good old chat with Reindeer Nummerdor. It's not a bad day's work, is it? $57,000. I think there'll be some celebrating done by those two tonight. Congratulations to the Netherlands. They are the champions of Moscow. Time now to be upstanding for the national anthem of the Netherlands. It's the Netherlands who reign supreme here in Russia. Varenhorst and Nummerdor take gold. All that remains for me to say is I hope you've enjoyed the volleyball. It's been spectacular, as it always proves to be here in Russia, and as the players get ready to have their pictures taken with the dignitaries, and then the girls will be back in to pop the bubbly. It's a goodbye from me. Hope you've enjoyed the volleyball. Until next year, from myself, goodbye.